If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Famous Dex has a seizure on stage last night while performing, and Dr. Dre is going to be honored by the Recording Academy. Plus, Forbes drops a new list of the top earners who are dead. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, this whole situation is crazy, right? Because the last time I saw Famous Dex, he was looking good, and he was looking sober, and he was like, yo, I'm sober and I'm feeling good, right? But everybody battles with this thing called addiction, right? Well, not everybody, but some people like DMX and obviously Famous Dex too, right? So Famous Dex was on stage last night performing, and then out of nowhere he passes out and just starts having a seizure, right? And we know what the seizure is from, right? I mean, well, I ain't no doctor, but it's, you know, we know that when rappers have seizures, like when Lil Wayne had his seizure, or when Rick Ross had his seizure, it's because people are in bad health and also are drinking too much lean, right? Not doing too much coke, right? It's not from smoking too much weed. I mean, seizures are a direct result of drinking too much lean, you know? And Famous Dex loves his lean, you feel me? Which is tough, right? So, I mean, I hope he's okay. So the whole situation is, yeah, he was supposed to be sober, but obviously he probably relapsed. He passed out on stage. He started having a seizure. A bunch of people picked him up and they brought him backstage. They didn't call the ambulance. They don't know if he got medical attention backstage, but he did not go to the hospital at all, right? And then there are no statements that came out at all from Famous Dex yet, but I guess that he's probably just like trying to recover right now from everything that happened, right? And the only real way for you to really like kick that and make sure that you're okay is to like stop drinking lean. I mean, Rick Ross had to stop. Rick Ross quit, right? And he's doing a whole lot better. He's losing weight. He's looking good. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Famous Dex needs to do the same, right? His Famous Dex is not fat at all. He's skinny, but he does look bad now. You know what I'm saying? Which is not cool at all, right? That's all we know right now. You know, my prayers go out to Famous Dex. I hope he's okay. Ain't nobody chastising him and like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking lean. I ain't gonna go that route yet, right? Yet, because, you know, you gotta hit him with some tough love sometime. But for right now, I'm gonna just be like, yo, like, I know it's hard, but, you know, rehab is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. All right, so the Recording Academy, every year for like the last 13 years, they've been doing a honorary like kickoff to like Grammy season, right? And this is happening like 4 days before the Grammys, where one of the people that they're gonna be honoring is Dr. Dre as a producer, right? And this is dope. And I think it's cool because they're including hip hop into like, you know, a lot of facets of art and recording, and acknowledging hip hop as something that, you know, one is here to stay. And I mean, we know that by now, but two, as yes, a true art form, and an art form that, you know, it's tough to do, right? And so somebody like Dr. Dre, who is a perfectionist at like his production, his recording, engineering, you know, sound and all that stuff like that, to be honored is something that's fire, right? So the president of the Recording Academy actually said that Dr. Dre is an influential force in music, right? She also says, Dre breaks boundaries and inspires music creators across every genre, right? His evolution as a producer solidifies him as a leader of the pack within our industry, and we watch in amazement as he continues to shape the future of music, right? And this is dope, right? Like, come on, like Dr. Dre is a legend in the game, and hell yeah, like he deserves all kind of accolades and awards and flowers and money. Like, we talking Dr. Dre here, right? One of the pioneers of gangster rap, West Coast rap, rap itself, right? World Class Wrecking Crew, NWA, Death Row. I mean, Shady Aftermath. Like, he had his hand in everything, right? Up until today, where he still, like, has something to do with Kendrick Lamar, right? Has something to do with, like, West Side Gun and Conway the Machine, right? Still today, right? He's the one that brought Eminem out. He's the one that brought 50 Cent out and the whole G Unit, right? He's the one that signed Busta Rhymes. He's the one that had Eve from Rough Riders on his record label before she was on Rough Riders. You feel me? Dr. Dre's a legend, man. So shout out to him and congratulations, yo. This is going down on January 20th. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. So Forbes dropped a brand new list, right? And I didn't know that they did this, and you know, I guess maybe they do, but they dropped a list of the top earners after they died. So we know, like, Forbes drops a list every year, and you know, the top earner might be like Jay-Z, and then like Dr. Dre or Diddy, and then, like, you know, I don't know, Childish Gambino was on there one year, and like Drake was on there or whatever, right? But this is not that list, right? So this is a list of people who are all dead and somehow have still earned like mad money, right? And this is completely crazy, right? Because it really brings into perspective that, you know, when you are a mogul, when you are a, you know, a celebrity, you are a businessman, you are a businessman, right? In the words of Jay-Z, right? And so even though these people have died, man, they still earning money, right? So I'm not gonna read the whole damn list to you, but let's just talk about like the top 12, right? So number 12 is Whitney Houston. This year alone, Whitney Houston earned $9.5 million, right? Which is crazy. Number 11 is XXXTentacion. This year he earned $10 million, right? And that's insane. Like, you know, XXXTentacion, I mean, I was thinking about his baby. I was thinking about his mom, right? And I'm like, wow, yo, what are they gonna do now that Triple X is passed? He won't be around to still make money and give money to them, right? But obviously they are probably not worried about that, because it seems like XXXTentacion made more money this year than he did when he was alive altogether, right? $10 million this year, right? Nipsey Hussle is number 10 on the list, right? Earns $11 million this year alone, right? Same thing with Triple X. I was thinking about Lauren London. I was thinking about the baby. I said, damn, yo, Lauren London's gonna have a hard time being a single mother. You know, Nipsey Hussle is gone. Now, you know, if people want to donate money to her, donate and all that stuff. But she don't need that. She made more money this year in 2019 than she did in 2018. And in 2018 was when Nipsey was around and he went to the BET Awards and Victory Lap dropped and all that stuff like that. But 2019 is when she made the most money, when Nipsey was gone for like half of the year. You know what I'm saying? Which is insane, or more than half of the year, right? Which is insane, but that's because Marathon Clothing sold out completely. They were on back order for like mad months. I think now you could order, but they were on back order for months, right? Streaming went way up. You know, like every time a rapper dies or anybody dies, if they're in the music industry or in movies, people watch all of their movies, right? People will listen to all of their music and go back and be like, damn, we lost a real one. You know what I'm saying? So there's all of that too. And it's just crazy, man. Plus, Nipsey Hussle already had other businesses in the works, right? So if those businesses are going and you know, he's not there to run it, but his partners are. So his share and his cut still goes to his family. I don't know if it's gonna go to his mom or his brother, Black Sam, and I think Black Sam is the one who has control of Nipsey Hussle's money, or if it's just gonna go to Lauren London. But the thing is that Lauren London was not his wife. She was his girlfriend, and she is his baby mom's, right? But she's not his wife, so I don't know how that really works, right? Number 9, Prince made $12 million this year. You know what I'm saying? Number 8, Marilyn Monroe made $13 million this year. How the fuck did Marilyn Monroe make $13 million this year more than Nipsey Hussle, right? Like, okay, fine. Like, you was a model, you know, I guess she used to like mess with the president, you know, wanting the President Kennedy like back in the day or whatever like that. She was like his little mistress or whatever like that. But how is, like, what did they do? Like, how is Marilyn Monroe making $12 million in the year 2019? Is beyond me, man. Number 7 is John Lennon. Number 6 is Dr. Seuss, man. I mean, Dr. Seuss still out here getting that bag. You feel me? Number 5 is Bob Marley. Bob Marley made $20 million this year, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. Number 4, Arnold Palmer. I don't know who that is. 30 million. Number 3, Charles Schultz. 38 million. I don't know who that is either, right? Number 2, Elvis Presley made $39 million this year. You feel me? Like, Elvis Presley made more money this year than I made in my whole life. This nigga made $39 million, right? And then number 1, of course, is Michael Jackson, who earned $60 million this year, right? And I don't know if it was because of, you know, the documentaries or and they tried to cancel Michael Jackson. They was like Surviving Neverland Ranch and all this stuff like that. And Michael Jackson still managed to earn $60 million this year. That's like the same amount of money that Kanye earned. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane, right? I mean, Michael Jackson didn't have to go on that tour. He didn't have to shoot in that video. He didn't have to go on that Instagram live and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He was just chilling, right? In the grave, just chilling, right? But it is funny, man, and weird that, you know, you see that the ball is still rolling even though these people have passed away, you know, their whole team and everybody around them. The only, you know, I guess, ingredient missing from that whole trifecta would be that actual person, but that team got everything click, click, tick, tick, tick like clockwork, and they still making money around the clock for that person and their family now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's cool, it's dope, it's good to see that at least the people that were around them, the family members, the people that were employed by these celebrities are not starving and that they still have some sort of livelihood. But it actually seems like, man, they're making more motherfucking money now that the person is gone than when the person was alive. And that to me is just all bugged out, right? But hey, that's how shit is, man. Let me know what you think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.